We're very passionate about turning ideas into reality because the result of our work is not the drawing, but the building. Our clients are generally the end users. We design spaces and buildings for people who will be actually using them, and this creates an opportunity to create something which is very bespoke and tailored. Our strapline is "Challenge inspires creativity," and this underlines everything we do. We get very excited when we face challenges, whether that is the context, the building itself, planning restrictions, a technical issue, or the budget, and we turn that into inspiration to actually create something exciting. In our approach, we tend to use materials that are true to themselves, and our studio is actually a good example of that, where the actual materials are exposed. You can see the texture, you can see the color, and this is quite typical for what we do. It's actually really tall here. I think it's about 3.4 meters. Architecture educates and influences people, how we live, how we work, how we spend our spare time, and how we then treat our environment, how we live in our environment. Although buildings are usually there for a long term, at one point they will get demolished, so it's really important to think about what happens after that and minimize waste. We choose to use microcement because it is a very versatile material. We actually started using it in 2017, I think it was, which was at a time when it wasn't as popular as it is now, I guess. It's great to work with because you can create so many colors, patterns. It's bespoke, really. You can apply it to various surfaces. So we've been using it on floors, walls, bathrooms, and furniture. And most recently, we've actually used it for the first time externally on a project, which was fantastic. But for us, it's not just a product. It really is the approach of the team at Topcret, where they're very open to listening to our ideas, aspirations, what we want to achieve in terms of the finish, appearance, what the overall concept is about. But also, they make their own product. They don't just sell it, but they install it as well. So it's a very much a holistic approach where basically the process is controlled from day one to completion. What was interesting about this project was that it was the first time we actually used microcement externally. The property benefits from fantastic views. It's placed in an elevated location where you can see London from Greenwich all the way to Chelsea, and this was a fantastic aspect of this project. So our key driver was to really open up the views, bring light in, and microcement was our choice of material for the floor, and then we used it on a feature wall which incorporates a double-sided fireplace, and this wall spans from the bottom to the top of this double height space and creates a really interesting feature. The floor was actually quite calm and lighter color. This feature wall actually has got a lot more movement in it, and it's darker in color, which shows how versatile this material is, and we can actually create different looks, different appearance with it. Our designs are generally responsive to the context, so the actual design evolves in responding to the existing and how we relate to that. And whether that results in a contrast or not, the roots of the design response are always in the existing and what's already there.